let's move on to why you're on the show. Because I mean, truthfully, I know for a very long time.
Because you know me, Serge.
Well, I wanted to bring you guys on the show since I met you, really. And I saw you guys
too soon after Teslations.
That's the thing. It was a super like weird time. And I saw you after that show, and then I was like, you should. I mean, you were so. It was really cool.
What show?
It was
Battlefest?
No.
Amplefest.
No. You know what show it was? It was.
Was it like
Dan's when
Cosmos?
No, it was at Cosmos.
We never played at the Tip.
No. It was Cosmos last show.
Yeah, it was the Mike Pays Heat last show.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was a fun show.
And it was awesome. It's crazy.
Yeah, that was a great show.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
all the bands.
That was probably the
on
last time I did mosh. That was a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh. Like, I mean, I don't really like emo music, but
that was blast.
Oh my god.
So that show was amazing.
So good.
And I mean, I just wanted to talk about DIY shows in general right now. Because, for everyone who doesn't know, we are actually planning our first live show ever.
Live, Love Live
in benefit of the School District of Philadelphia. 21 and over at Ruba Club, May 25th. So get your tickets or support us on Indiegogo. Because we're still trying to figure out how to fund the thing. But it'll happen, and it's going to be great.
Serge, I think I've got like $15 in my wallet.
Yeah.
You don't have any dining dollars?
But you're going to be helping us out that day, too. And, it's going to be a really cool time.
What day is it again?
Friday.
We'll talk. It's fine. I don't have classes on Friday. We're good.
So I wanted to get your guys' opinion on the whole process, because I know for me, it's a nightmare to create my own show. And I understand that for many of you don't know, DIY bands often have to book their own shows.
Yeah, we've definitely booked a few of our shows.
Oh, really?
We don't book all of them. I wouldn't even say we book most of them, but
yeah. Well, a lot of our classmates are specifically doing the whole booking thing. So we're sort of like letting them take the reins on that sometimes. But there are definitely times when we have to book our own things. I remember at first, like when we were starting out, we kind of didn't know how it worked, and we were like reaching out to real venues and stuff, and we were learning pretty quickly that that's not really how it works.
Yeah,
and if you can't just slide in at the first Unitarian.
R5 Productions and you're like, hey, we're all right. And if a band drops and you need somebody, let us know. Like, they won't even respond to you.
No, they don't give you the time of day.
No.
Whoa.
And their bands aren't that good.
But luckily for us, here in West Philly, kind of like the basement show scene is thriving.
Yeah.
And in Philly in general.
Yeah, I feel like the people, at least a lot of our friends from the program and outside of the program who support Philly DIY, go to way more DIY basement shows than they do full production, record label signed band shows.
Right.
Have you guys been to any shows any other parts of the city, like the North Philly basement shows and stuff? Because I've been to some, kind of bounce around, and there's definitely different scenes just within.
My first couple of basement shows actually were shows I played by myself in North Philly basements.
Was that the Nest?
You
guys been to the Nest?
My first two were at a place that's not a thing anymore called the Hippie Dust Den, which was a sober vegan acoustic venue. So it was super chill, not your typical North Philly studio or basement show experience. And then, I played the Nest once.
Oh, yeah. The first time I walked into the Nest, it was just a haze of cigarettes and
The first time I walked into the Nest, I was like, this is rock and roll. This is what rock and roll is.
Yeah,
and then, the third time I was there, I was like, man, I feel so dirty.
They're not the most glamorous venues.
It's interesting. Promoting those shows is always a challenge.
Yeah.
Because it's you're going to a house. It's literally just an address.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a name to it, but it's not on the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And people aren't putting their addresses out on Facebook.
No. And so you have to rely on Facebook pages.
And then you have to rely on person to person, people telling their friends where the show is.
It's a super weird way of doing it. It's a world without Ticketmaster. Imagine that.
It is weird, but it works, I think, because we have this network of people who no matter what show you want to go to, there's bound to be only 1 or 2 degrees of separation between you and the person who's running that venue. I feel like we have mutual friends with pretty much everybody who's running shows at this point.
Yeah.
So it's not super hard to go on Facebook and reach out to the people who are actually running the shows themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
And typically they're pretty responsive too.
Yeah, like it always feels like seeing members of the DIY. Everyone's kind of just has like on like the same level. I guess how to say it. It looks like everyone's so cool with each other. Everyone's friends. Like. Yeah,
there are definitely like very few bands in the DIY scene that have that kind of air of like, oh, like I'm better than you, or like. We're on
it's very all down to
like
earth.
We just played a basement show in Maryland. We're better than you. Like
no, yeah, most bands are very
people
humble
are just
and gracious.
they're just there to play their songs and have fun.
Yeah,
cool.